Hey everybody, we're kicking off season 2 of MC on Air, the podcast from Mud Creek Baptist Church. We're so excited to get back to this. We have a lot to recap on and a lot to share with what's coming up. I've got 2 new guests, so stick around. All right, everybody, thank you for sticking around. We're excited. We're kicking off season 2 of our podcast right here. And it's early March, and it's the second Thursday, so we're ready to go. We have 2 new guests with us today. On my right, we have our kids director, Miss Jessica Schimmel.
Hey, everyone.
Now, kids director has been expanded a little bit, hasn't it?
It definitely has
All the
expanded
kids.
a little bit. Yes. So I was in charge of kindergarten through 5th grade.
Right.
And now I have the blessing of taking over the juniors department as well. And that encompasses from birth to 5th grade.
Hey,
So
kids up to students.
yes,
I love it.
absolutely. It's
Fantastic.
exciting.
That is exciting. And on my left, we have our newly ordained pastor, student pastor, Ray Herbert.
Yeah, no,
I've been calling him pastor the whole time, though.
I've been pseudo ministering apparently. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I'm excited. It was a really good occasion. For those of you that came, I want to thank you. It was a really meaningful experience for me. A very memorable day, and I'm excited that we get to finally pass on the baton, so to speak. I love my sending church, Emmanuel Baptist, but I know there was some unfinished business. We wanted to do the send-off properly. We wanted to make sure it's done right, and it's done. And so I'm happy to be no longer pseudo-pastor, officially youth pastor here.
Not just us saying it, but by title.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. So an ordination, we're very proud of you. This happened this past Sunday at your last church in Tennessee, and a group of our staff and went to be there with you and to witness that. Good deal. All right, everybody. So we've been silent for 2 months. Well, at least we've been silent on the podcast. We took January and February off from this podcast, but Mud Creek has not been taking any time off.
No siesta.
The last no, just from this. But the church has been working. We've been very busy these last 2 months too. Just because Christmas happens and the new year turns, we don't take a break.
We don't hibernate.
Right.
We don't
do not
hibernate. We're not a
hibernate.
hibernating church. That's right. So we kept going. So we have been doing a lot of stuff, guys, in the last couple months. So Jessica, something that maybe the greater group of our church may not know is we were a part of something called A Night to Shine.
Yes.
What was that?
Yes, so we've been very busy working on Night to Shine really for the past several months. So Night to Shine, if you don't know what that is a prom for the people in our community with special needs.
Yes, A Night to Shine was really good. And it wasn't done here. Where was it? It was
Actually at First Baptist
Right. And
Hendersonville,
we partnered
so
with
they
them.
asked us to partner. Ebenezer was a really big part of that
Right.
as well. We had a really cool part in that we got to help get them dressed for the big day.
Right.
We did a shopping event here at the church, and this is the second year in a row that we've been able to collect dresses. If you remember last year, we did a prom type event
Right.
for our local high schoolers.
right.
And we had hundreds of dresses
Exactly.
here.
See, that's what I thought they were actually left over from, but it wasn't.
They weren't. So we felt like the Lord wanted us to bless other people with those dresses last year. And if we chose to ever do this event, He would provide. And we donated all those dresses last year to other communities that were affected by Helene after our girls had already gone through those. It's been really, really cool to be able to do that. And we actually got to partner with the Sheriff's Department, with the high schools in order to let some of those girls come in. So just a really cool time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, so all that was taking place during our hibernation
Yes.
of January and February.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
Now, on a student front, we
Yes.
actually did something for the first time, and it was your idea to do a game day. What was that for the students?
Well, I want to make sure credit goes to where credit's due. Colin Pearson, one of our volunteers, he is something that he had pushed. I did it at my last youth ministry, but this was something that he kind of spearheaded with me, and so I want to make sure I mention him, and we put it together, and you helped out a lot too, so don't sell yourself short.
Appreciate it.
We had a good time.
It was
It was something where we had the youth come together. We got to play some board games. We got to play some sports. I really want to make sure we do that regularly, every 2 months. I think it's a great time for our students who go to these different schools or are part of different communities. It's great for them to come together on Wednesdays and Sundays, but you have such a limited time, and we're doing lessons, so it's a great time of fellowship.
Right.
You get to know each other a little bit more.
Exactly.
I get to know them more. Our volunteer leaders get to know them more. It was a great time. It was a fun time.
Right.
We're definitely going to do it again.
And I haven't asked you about your Band-Aid on your forehead.
We talked about hibernation, and bears are coming out.
Don't
And
mess with them.
somebody has to be there
Don't
to
mess with them.
protect
It
the
is.
youth. I have been known to wrestle with bears, and this time he got me ever so slightly.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I wish we had footage of this.
Yeah. I ended up waking up the next day realizing it was all a dream, and I got a mole removed, so that's actually what happens.
I'm all removed. Okay.
Mole got removed. It'll be gone Friday. There's some stitches. You don't want to see it. It's not that pretty. Not that pretty.
It would pick up on this one right here. That'd be good.
You'd see it.
You
So
would, yeah.
You want to see the Band-Aid.
Awesome. And you already did a little bit of this, but I also want you to take this opportunity, because even if the students aren't watching, maybe the parents are, the grandparents definitely are. And I want you to, invite our students to come to these, to come to Sunday mornings, to be
Yes.
over there in the Student Center on Sunday
Yes.
mornings at 9:15.
Yes.
And on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, so listen, we got some good lessons happening, right? They're all coming from the Word of God.
Yep.
And I am big on conversations. I'm not big on necessarily preaching the entire time. And you've seen kind of how I go about that. But on Wednesday night, we're working through the book of James, and it's a book that's so powerful because it's so applicable. And I think many times when you're in this stage of life that our teenagers are, it's, I know the Word of God is good, but how do I use any of this? How do I apply this to my life?
Right.
And it's a great book that focuses on that. And then Sunday school, we have a whole book that we go through. All the church has been going through a lot of the same books. Right now we're focusing on prophets, and it's great. We get to dive into those. We'll do probably like a 30-minute lesson, and then we break into groups, and that's a time for middle school girls, middle school boys, high school girls to split, talk with the leader about what's going on in the text, and even start applying it to our everyday lives. And so I think it's a great opportunity for all of us to come together, study God's Word, and really learn it and talk about it, not just hear it and then not know what to do with it. So I'm happy to have more people, and I'm glad you mentioned it too. I know this is something Jessica and I are very passionate about, but we also want to make sure people know who have a heart for youth or have wanted to start really pouring into the youth of this. Not only this current generation, but the next generation. I know it's common for us to say next generation, but man, they're sharing their faith today. They're living their faith today.
That's right.
And we want people who want to volunteer. We want people who want to lead. Something that I am big on is I don't have chaperones. I have leaders.
That's right.
And if you have that mindset, if you want to come alongside these kids and you want to be a part of their faith journey and just helping them in the ways that maybe you weren't helped or maybe you were helped, please come talk to myself, come talk to Jessica.
Yeah.
We need the volunteers. We love our volunteers. It's just something I wanted to make sure we stressed.
That's very good. And it wasn't accidental that we have these two on the podcast, because birth through students. We have our entire future.
Familia.
We have our entire future right now, the church and the current church, like Jesse said in a recent sermon, right here. So they would love to have more help, more volunteers, but not babysitters, not chaperones.
Not chaperones,
We're involved
not
with these
babysitters,
kids.
that's right.
Absolutely. And that's actually a great segue to an upcoming event, which is happening in 3 days. This Sunday, Kids Takeover Service. Jessica, would you like to tell us, what is Sunday going to look like?
Sunday's going to be awesome, first of all. So come and be there and be excited, because it's a really exciting day. I will tell you, the kids are a little nervous.
Right.
I'm sure some of the students are as well,
Yeah.
because it is kids and students. So they are a little nervous, but they're
Right.
very, very, very excited. So we want to honor that by making sure that the whole church is there,
Yes.
ready to support
Support
them.
Come out, please.
Please.
And we're going to have a really, really cool service planned for all of you. It's going to be fun and exciting, and you are going to be preaching. So and the kids and the students are going to be part of every single part of the service. I mean, just even from the greeting all the way till the end. So we're going to have a really, really cool time.
It's going to be really special.
It's always very special when they do that.
It's going to be very memorable. It really will. And one of the reasons, not the reason we're doing this, but this is also a very unique time right now, because we don't have our senior pastor and our executive pastor. Pastor Jesse, Pastor Kyle are, whenever this plays on Thursday night, they're in London. So they're with one of our partners there in London. They're exploring opportunities for us to do missions there. So we really do get to take over. No boundaries.
There
for our
may
kids.
be a cameo
Okay.
of our senior pastor, so you have to come to see it.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
good. It's very good.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Also, we have another very, very, very big second annual event coming up. The
Yes.
Great Egg Venture. And it takes everybody. It takes everybody. And that's coming up very soon. And what is it that we need from our members most of all?
Well, we need 3 things from you guys. So the first would be, we really need you to sign up for a trunk.
Register online.
So that is a
out
trunk
with
or
that.
treat
We're aiming for
style
60.
event, and you can decorate your trunk however you want. You know, there's
Right.
some really cool ways to look at
Pinterest.
Pinterest,
There's always something there.
OrientalTrading.com.
Still an idea.
You can
Yeah.
still get like a kit from them for a trunk.
You could.
So there are several things that you can do. So don't let any of that intimidate you. Please sign up for a trunk.
Yes.
You do need to bring a little bit of candy with that.
Candy's a big one.
That is, yeah, so bring some candy. However, if you can't do a trunk, you could still bring candy on a Sunday morning. You'll see the big purple bins, and they have the name on them. So please drop some candy in there. We'd really, really appreciate that. And then we do need you guys to also pass out flyers.
Yes.
Flyers are a big one. It was the third
Flyers.
thing that Pastor
Pastor Kyle forgot on the Sunday after
but
he
it's
boldly
an
said,
important one.
Cars, something else. I don't even know what it is, but I need it. Whatever it is, I've lost it, and I need
Yeah.
it.
And it's
So-
in English and Spanish, so it's important
Right.
for you to know that.
Yeah.
We really want to make sure we are having an event that is open and welcome to everyone.
Whole community.
Yes.
Whole community. And
it's
obviously we got a
free.
lot of Hispanics. So
All ages.
We wanted to make sure it's in Spanish too.
That's
but
right.
Front and back. English, Spanish, pass them out to whoever,
Yep.
leave them wherever. But that's
Does
a
he
big
put
thing we
those at
need.
all entrances, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need your help passing those out to the
We do.
community. Participation with the trunks, candy, and flyers.
Yeah.
We got all 3, guys.
We got all 3. Probably throwing prayers in there. We really need those as well. But
That's a big one. And this is only our second annual, but the first one last year had a great turnout.
Hundreds of people.
Especially for being the first time we did it. And it was beautiful. Hey, pray for great weather.
Yes.
It's outside.
Yes. Oh, great idea.
So pray for that
That's
too.
big.
That's right. It's very big. On the 21st, we have 2 events. First one is men's breakfast. We are going to have that. Men's
Yes.
breakfast will be the Saturday the 21st, right?
So yes, Pastor Dave is someone who's just done a great job spearheading this.
Yes.
And the first men's event we had, it went great. It was just an awesome, challenging time to challenge men to be in their word, to read their word, have a Bible study plan. And we've been so encouraged. There's people who really haven't read their Bible at all. And maybe they've come to church for years, decades, and said, I never really understood how to tackle this. But after this, I've started to tackle my Bible, and I feel so encouraged just being in God's Word. And so this next one, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but you're in for something good. You're in for not only a great breakfast, but to be challenged in the best ways. And so I'm excited for that. But feel free to bring your sons. It's not like we can't have any teenage boys or anything like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my
or
son
your little
goes.
ones. Yeah, exactly.
My
Yeah.
son's 9, and he loves to go to men's breakfast.
Yep.
It might have to do more with the breakfast part,
Maybe.
because who
That's
doesn't
why
want
it's a
breakfast?
part of it, everybody.
Yes.
It's good.
That's it. And also that afternoon, we are going to have a church work day.
Yes.
We will need everybody who is able-bodied, and that can be left to your discretion. But anybody can paint, anybody can help turn a screwdriver. We just want to put some attention
Clean
to our
things up.
campus and our building and love on our church that day too. So if you're coming for the men's breakfast, just stay. And we're going to do that for the rest of that day. Now, we are actually going to dedicate one of our Wednesday nights, the 25th of this month, to coming together and then going out. And I believe we're going to go door to door that night, are we not?
Yes.
What else is that going to look like?
So it's a really exciting night. It's a night that is intended to really reach our community.
It's the first time we've ever done something like this.
Yes, how exciting. So there's a really cool story. We had a gentleman come visit a couple of months ago, and he gave us something personal of his, and he just wanted to give it to the church. He actually is one of our neighbors here at the church, and he remembered how kind people were from this church to come and visit him during
Helene. I think I know the guy
where-
you're talking about.
Yes. And he said that it was so impactful for him that he doesn't even go to our church, but he just wanted to come and bring something to give us.
I love it.
And I think that's so important
It's so
to be
great.
part of our community
Yeah.
and to really get to know just
Yeah.
our surrounding neighborhoods, because we have several.
This is who we're doing life with. This is Hendersonville. This is our people. Yeah, this is our
Absolutely.
community. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you cannot physically go around to a community, then you can stay here and you can pray.
That's right. Yeah.
Need our prayer warriors.
Yes,
That's
and
right.
that's such a big deal as well. So whether you're praying or you're actually taking some flyers and going door to door, it's
right.
going to be a really cool opportunity for us to, enact what we believe.
Right,
in
exactly.
the Great Commission.
Yeah. No, it's going to be very special. And like they said, that could be a little overwhelming. So you do have the option to stay and pray. But we want a lot of people to be able to go out on the 25th and knock on doors and hand out in our community.
And this is all leading to the bigger event, right? Not only Adventure, but one more.
Easter.
Yes.
One of our biggest, obviously, Christmas and Easter as a church. That's going to be your biggest, highly attended services. And we've got Easter coming up. We have something that we're doing here that will help you reach those people that you otherwise may not reach, but you want to share with, and bring them as your one more. That's the terminology, one more. And you'll have a chance to go down in front of the sanctuary. And we have 2 awesome gray push fin walls.
Shout out to Dusty.
That Dusty put up. It's got Dusty's touch all over it.
Absolutely.
And
Fantastic.
you have a chance to take a piece of paper and you get to put the name of that person, top and bottom,
Right, one
tear
you
it
keep,
off.
one you invite.
One to keep and one to give to that person. And when you take the one you keep and you pin it up on the wall, and we get a chance to see all the one mores that our church is trying to reach and bring for Easter Sunday.
Yeah, it's exciting.
That goes for our students. That goes for our kids.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so a lot coming up.
Yes.
March is very full. I don't think we're forgetting anything. Again, right now, we want to pray for Pastor Jesse and Pastor Kyle, because they're in London right now. They'll be back Monday as you're watching this Thursday night. But I want to thank you guys for being on here. It's going to be busy. Season 2, we're kicking it off. We're excited to get back into the rhythm. It's going to be every second and every 4th Thursday night of the month. So thank you for watching. Leave comments. We will check them. See you Sunday, and God bless you.